programming is a talent, and you can work remotely as a programmer. So being a programmer in Appalachia, to me, shouldn't indicate a financial power more or less than, say, a programmer who lives in San Francisco. Programming is something that's very easily done remotely, that you don't have to go into an office. You just need an internet connection. We certainly have internet in Appalachia. I do know that there are some companies who have looked at Appalachia and coming here and saying, well, you live in West Virginia, so even though you're giving us the same skill, we should pay you less. And I disagree with that. I think, my earning potential as a programmer, because I deliver the same skill if I'm sitting in a chair in Richwood, West Virginia, or if I'm sitting in a chair in San Francisco, California.
Have you developed a sustainable revenue stream yet, or what's that look like right now?
So the past 2 years, this is our third year of cultivation. So the first 2 years was very small scale pilot production. Some of the harvest went into, again, exploring, different technologies for processing and different product lines that those are suited for. But this year was really a good year for us. We were able to pull in about I'd say 30 to 40 acres of hemp this year. We ended up drying down about 6,000 pounds of hemp, which is, some biomass and then also some grain production. So this year, is our first real revenue producing year. And so not only have we been, getting the farming side right, but, also some of actually our farming members have been investing in processing. So it's kind of nice to have that network of farmers and buyers for the product. So using the farm co-op as a hub to kind of bring all of those players together has really worked well.
Rural entrepreneurs out there, what are some of the qualities you have seen in the success stories that helped them to get to where they are now and to push through that wall?
I just think a clear vision of wanting to see something better and wanting to be a part of something, and a vision of what they wanted to accomplish themselves. Then secondly, just a bulldog tenacity, a resiliency, to recognize that there are going to be setbacks, but not let them discourage or break the spirit, and continue to move forward. Thirdly, the ability to recognize the need that we can't go at it solo. Even as an entrepreneur, we need partners where there is real reciprocity, and where we're sharing and we're helping each other to move along.
Tell me about how you came up with the name exactly.
Oh, Fruits of Labor. So I really wanted a name that would, we are a faith-based company, and so I wanted a name that would have that wonderful connection, but coming up with your corporate name, I also wanted a name that would encompass anything that we could think about doing in my lifetime. And that's kind of hard. We're 17 years old this year, so it's hard to think about what could happen in the next 20 years or 40 years. And but one night I dreamed the name of Fruits of Labor, so that came out of a dream.
It's been unoccupied for a few decades, so we came back to the farm. And for the last few years have been in the process of trying to renovate that farm and get it back to its status as a working farm. And we're slowly making some progress, but there's a lot more to do. And although we're based at the farm, the farming is certainly a big part of our business. Our primary business activity is in the kitchen. We're more of a culinary business than we are a commercial farm.